So a lot of people has asked me different times, what does it feel like being black in being black in Nigeria, being black in Germany, what my experiences what my experience has been like, and all of that. So this video is for you. Keep watching. Beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oge, and here we talk about managing your time, owning your time and owning your life. These intros are not easy, but we keep doing it anyway. Today on my sip and chat session, I'll be sharing with you my experience being black in Germany. This is a disclaimer. These are my own experiences, and this is how I see it. So different people might have their own opinion on how they have experienced Germany, and I'd like to hear that in the comment section as well. I'm taking ginger tea. I think I should be telling you guys what I drink, so I want to start doing that. So I'm taking ginger tea and honey, just ginger tea and honey. That's it. I don't really like it. I'm not exactly a fan of ginger, but I have to be taking all this. I have to be trying to stay healthy, all these things, and stop and cut down on chocolate and all of that. So that is it. I must say first of all that my general experience in Germany has been okay. It has been fair enough. I wouldn't say. So far I've enjoyed Germany so far. I've been in Germany for a little over a year. I came to Germany 2019, September 2019. So this is already February 2021. So it's just about a little over a year. And so far so good. My experience has been good. I'm studying here as well, so it's been good. I'll say so far it's been good. But there are several other things that I would say are peculiar, or is peculiar to being black in Germany, and these are the things I'd like to share with you. Number one is the thing with being automatically standing out. Like, you're black, you're seen. Like, you can't even hide in the crowd. That's the black girl. That's you can't hide. Anywhere you go to, you're very, very obvious. I don't like it. I wish sometimes I can just disappear in the crowd or something, but that's the way God has made it for us. Another thing is the staring. Like, Germans will stare at you till they pass, like, and I'm like, why? So sometimes I want to say, hey, hello, and then they just quickly behave like they were only looking at you before. It's really strange and funny. Why don't you just keep looking at somebody, look, and then when anybody says hello, then you now act like you are not looking. I saw you, you were looking at me. I saw you see me looking at me. Anyway, another thing I don't like about let me not say I don't like about it, but these are the experiences, is that first of all, when I first came here, the culture shock was real. Like, when I met somebody, there's a woman on my first or second day here. I wanted to go get some groceries, and there was a woman I saw, an old woman, so I wanted to help her carry herself, you know, like a well-trained Nigerian girl. I wanted to help the woman carry herself, and the way she looked at me, like probably I was going to attack her or something. And I was like, I'm just helping you. You shouldn't be carrying this stuff, it's heavy. So she felt really, it was odd for her that someone comes to offer help, but eventually she did accept my help, and I did help her carry it up to a reasonable point for her to put in her car. But it was odd for her. I could see that it was odd for her, but for me it's a Nigerian thing, it's an African thing. Like, we don't see old people carrying things and we don't help them. My ancestors in the grave, they will turn and say, this girl. However, I've learned now, don't go about helping everybody that I see, because I've learned now, these people, it's not so much of a, it's not a norm. People don't do that. People don't just go about helping people like that. Like, mind your business. Everybody just minds their business. Yes, that's another thing. Everybody just minds, since they're minding their business. People are not really into people's lives. You know, unlike our normal style, the whole compound, the whole street knows you. Like, when you're passing, you say hello, you greet you, morning, good, you greet the whole street before you get to work. But yeah, everybody's just minding their business. Everybody's just on their own, you know. People don't really interact. So people don't even make friends so much like that. Like, for example, it's going to take a lot for a German to call you their friend. Like, they didn't just say the person is my friend. It's not like us. you meet this person 2-3 times, we are friends now. If you're having a party, you can invite them or something. No, for Germans, it's not like that though. They have friends, acquaintance, and although they have levels of friendship before you become friend. It's not just because I saw you or because I've even colleague, as in, so you are working together in an office. Person never says it's my friend or something. It's my colleague. Like, there's a clear difference between somebody that I just met, somebody who I interact with on a daily basis. We interact a lot, but we're not like friends. It's a clear difference. They're not like us that everybody is just everybody, the whole world is our friend. Then the thing with someone just you just be going on your own jelly on the road, and then somebody will just walk up to you and say, oh, can I touch your hair? God, like seriously, like you just felt the compulsion to walk up to me and say, can I touch your hair? And then they'll say, oh, is this your real hair? No, it's not my real hair. My real hair cannot be straight like this. Although it's not my real hair. Even when you're carrying, like, you're with braids, they are fascinated with braids. They touch it. So, can I touch it? Oh, how long? There was a day I was in the train. So there's a lady I met at the train station. This lady was just interviewing me about this my hair. She touched. She said, can I touch it? I said, touch. I personally don't have a problem. If you ask me don't touch my hair, I'll give it yes. So I personally don't have a problem. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with it. A lot of people feel very uncomfortable about it. I don't care really, but it's an odd thing. You just meet somebody, you don't even know the person, you say, can I touch it? And then this lady was just asking me so many questions. Oh, it's really nice, I really like it. How did you make it? Where did you make it? How long did it take to make it? How long will you have it on before you lose it? Oh, it's really nice. How do you wash it? At the point I was tempted to ask her, really, do you want to make this hair? Like, if you want to make it, let me know what it is, so I know how to help you, because all these questions you're asking me now, I don't understand it. But I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell her that. But they are very fascinated with the hair. And everybody's, can I touch your hair? Oh, your hair is so nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so... Anyway, that's that. Another thing is skincare products. Like, being black in Germany is a hustle, is a real problem for in terms of getting skincare products. Like, so if you want to get your makeup, your whatever, you have to order it. It's hardly available in the regular stores, except you're going to the expensive stores. So for example, if you go to Douglas, or if you go to a L'Oreal store, or a Black Opal store, or a you know, those big stores, really, there you can find makeup for black people, but it's expensive. Those I didn't tell you, it's expensive. So most often than not, it's best or it's better to just order online, or if you know someone who is coming or is traveling or something, you can tell them to help you buy from your country or not. Like, I went to a store one day to get makeup, and the price they were telling me, because I don't blame them really for not having a lot of products for black people, because the market is not so big for them here. It makes sense that they're not they don't stock up on products for dark skin people. Like, there's some shops you even go to, they'll tell you they say they have products for dark skin people. So you see the pressed powder or the foundation and all that. Yes, it's looking all dark and all, but if you try it, it's so big, it's white. I bought a pressed powder from a store. I don't say no this store now. And when I used it, it was white. Like, it was having this whitish pigmentation on it. It wasn't cool at all. So if they tell you it's not going to work for you, well, better just buy online, or you just buy the expensive one from the big stores. They are quite expensive for darker people. Another thing is making your hair. It's difficult, man. The salons don't make our hair. They don't make our African style of hair. Most of the salons, not all of the salons. So most of the salons don't make our African hair. And if you do go to a salon that agrees to make your hair, they're going to charge you probably double the normal price of making a normal hair, normal white people's hair. It's not nice. So usually, like, maybe in an environment, you might find one woman or two people or three people who make Africans who make hair, and it's expensive still to make your hair. To make your hair, like, when the first time I went to go make braids, when they gave me the price, I was like, what? This is the same thing. I'll use this money in Nigeria. I'll probably use it to make my hair like maybe 6 times. Like, why am I making my hair this expensive? Why? But it is what it is. You can't run away from it. So usually, like for me, I wear a lot of wigs now. I can't kill myself. I wear a lot of wigs. I wear so I just braid. I just plait the inside of the hair myself. I just plait myself, then wear my wigs and move on with my life. So my braids, I just do my braids once in a while when I feel like I want to just change your style a little bit. As for racism, a lot of people say Germans are very racist, but I honestly say that I've not really experienced a lot of racism here in Germany. However, there was an incident. There was an incident in let me drink my tea first. So I went to the insurance office. And when I was going in, I saw this couple. These people were just looking at me and they were just eyeing me. They were so upset. They were just saying stop looking at me, eyeing me. So I passed and I sat down. And as soon as I sat down, the lady was so mad. She was just saying stop, and she was just eyeing me and she was really upset. And then she left and she walked out. She went to stand outside of the office, and the man himself too stood up and went to stand somewhere else. You could see that they were really, really angry for some odd reasons. And in my mind, I'm like, I mean, this was not alright. I just because I came with my school bag, so I came with my school bag on the floor. The seat was a 4-seater. And I left one seat between myself and them. I sat on the last seat and I put my bag on the floor. But as soon as I saw that their attitude, and then they walked out, and I just balanced very well. Carried my bag and put it where they were sitting down before and balanced very well. My mother was like, nonsense, like that's your business. Whatever it is that is getting you worked up, it's your business. I'm here to do whatever it is I want to do, and I have the right to sit down here. And if you feel too offended, well, you've done the right thing by stepping out. That's your business. I don't care. So that's been my only experience with someone just being mean or being rude or being whatever. In fact, the good thing was that they didn't confront me or tell me to my face like, what are you doing here or anything. They were just angry with themselves. They were just angry between themselves and did the best they could do, which was to leave the space and go stand somewhere else. That's their business. I don't care. But aside that, I've not experienced any other incidents with racism or anything. Most of the people I've met have been really nice, surprisingly nice actually. I met a lot of really nice people. I've met a lot of really helpful people. So a lot of times I've been, because my German is really bad, really terrible, but I'm learning. And a lot of times I've needed direction to some places. Not usually, or at least a lot of people have told me that you just ask me, I need to get, they'll just tell you that I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But a lot of people that I've spoken to probably ask for direction or ask for help. People have actually gone out of their way to help me. I won't that's why I said I'm going to say my own experience. I won't say based on what some other person has made complaint about, and then I'll say, that's where everybody is. So far so good. All the people that I've met, or at least 99 or 98% of the people I've met, they've been really nice, they've been really helpful, they've been really welcoming, they've been really cool, you know, they've been really understanding, especially when I attempt to speak German. So they kind of feel very fascinated. They're happy that I'm trying. That I try to say, most times I just say, can I say English? Like, can you speak English? That's what I just go straight. Please help me with this, my English. I can't keep myself. But sometimes when I try to like say a few things in German, they're happy to help because they can see that I'm putting some effort to try. And I have my translator to go to help me with some translation in a lot of places. But now I'm actually putting active work into it. It's terrible. I've been here for over a year and I'm not still, my language is still terrible. I know it's bad. I'm terrible with languages. I keep saying that and I can't stop saying that. But I'm learning, and I'm hoping that by this time next year I shouldn't be saying this anymore. I should be like, to a reasonable extent, I should be able to hold a good conversation. Now, another thing that I noticed here, Germans are too on time. Like, what the hell? 5 minutes early means that you're just on time. You're not 5 minutes. There's nothing like 5 minutes early. You're just on time. Meanwhile, for us, or at least for me, if it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to be there by 10 o'clock. But this case, I'm going to be there like 15 minutes to 10. Why? Why? What is it? It's a good thing to learn anyway. So I'm learning to always be extra on time. And it's good because you don't know, anything can happen on the way. Something can go wrong and it might take some extra time to get to where you need to get. And that's why a lot of times you see we're always running to catch the bus, we're running to meet up with the appointment, we're running to do this, we're running to do that. Because we're not yet used to these things. We're still trying to shed our Africanness and be on time. We're still trying to get rid of the African time. A lot of people get offended when you say African time thing, but it's true. We're always going late to things. It's just the truth. But we're learning. Another thing with being black in Germany is that a lot of people just assume that you're a refugee. Now, it's not like refugees are not human beings or anything, but I don't know, I don't understand why people just assume immediately they see you that you're black. They just assume that you're a refugee. Only probably after having a conversation or two and they're like, oh, yes, if you had asked, in fact, why should you don't even need to ask, why should you assume that the person is a refugee just because the person is black? I don't get the rationale behind that. But maybe it's because of the city I'm in, probably because maybe there are a lot of refugees here, I don't know. But that has been my experience. So people just assume, when they see you, they just assume that you're a refugee. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's not a problem. Another thing is, some people just see you, you're black. Oh, you're from Nigeria. Oh, I know this other guy. Like, because I'm black doesn't mean I know every other black person in Germany, or I don't know. A lot of people will see me and they'll say, oh, do you know this person, this person, this person? I don't know them. I don't know them. They're probably from South Africa or from Uganda or wherever, and I'm from Nigeria. And even in Nigeria, I don't even know everybody. Do you know how many million people that I will need to know for me to be able to know somebody that you just met randomly? It's really crazy. So please stop asking me if I know somebody that you know because the person is black. I don't know the person. Well, I said I know the person, but usually, most often than not, I don't know this person. Like, a lot of time, when I first resumed my school, most people that met me say, oh, there's this other guy, have you met him before? No, I don't know him. Like, this other guy, although because of that I had to go find who this person is. That everybody just seemed to expect me to know this person because I'm black or because I'm a Nigerian. Everybody just expect me to know this guy. I had to go look for the guy, like search him on Facebook and say, hey, what's up? At least let me know you. So that when any other person asks me again, I can say I know the guy or something. I don't know, because probably that was the only black person they knew in my school at the time. Well, it makes sense. Not like I was the only black person, but probably that was the only black person they knew at the time, and they were like, oh, do you know this black person? But that's it. Even at that, so many other black people have the same complaints to say that some people just see you and they just assume that you know the other black person. Like, I don't know them. Then in terms of dressing, Germans don't dress up. Like, they don't care. They're not really fascinated. They're not super interested in their dressing. They don't really pay so much attention to their dressing. It's not like people don't dress up and all, but it's not so much of a big deal. Unlike we blacks, we like to take our dressing seriously. We are concerned. Like, if you're in a crowd, or if you are in a crowd, the most dressed person in a crowd, the most dressed person in a crowd is most likely a black person. This is just, it is what it is. Like, I saw a video one time, and one lady was she made a video making joke of how her dressing has been influenced by her staying in Germany. So she came from New York, I think. She's black American. She came from New York or something, and she made a video. She showed when she first came, how she was dressing pink and point, and she was dapper like that. And then 2 years into being, or 1 year, I think, 1 year into being in Germany, and her dress sense started it has started going down. Like, she started becoming more laid back with her dressing. 5 years of being in Germany, like, she was no longer care. If you see her, she was looking like she should just wear just a shirt and just a knicker, and she just walk around. And I could relate to it because when I first came here, it's not like I dressed like serious dressing or anything, but when I first came here, that was my first observation. I was like, people don't really dress up here. Like, everybody's just normal. People just dress normal and move around. When we visited France, I could see that people dress, like, people really dress up in France. So when we got to France, the first thing I said was, people dress up here. Like, people don't dress up like this in Germany. They don't care. These people just walk. They just walk clothes, they're on the way. Like, they're not really taking, they don't take their dressing too serious. In terms of security, I'll say I feel very safe. I've not had any reason to feel unsafe at any point. Even with the police, they're really cool and they're very I don't feel unsafe in any way. As a matter of fact, there was a day I was coming back home really late because we went to see a city. We went to visit a city that we're supposed to do like a design work as part of our coursework for, and we didn't want to pass the night, so we came back really late. I think we're getting back by say 2 or 3, I can't remember now. At some point I missed my way and then found my way back, and it took me a longer time to get home. Along the way, I was riding my bicycle, and I forgot my lights. I forgot the lights for the bicycle. So while I was riding, someone stopped me. Some policemen stopped me. They stop and all of that. So I stopped. At the moment I stopped, the moment I was like, my mind just cut like, what it's 3 a.m. for God's sake, who is stopping me in the middle of the night? So I stopped and they came and they were like, where's your lights, what's going on? And also that was when I realized that my bicycle light was not on. Now in Germany, if you're riding your bicycle, you have to have lights on your bicycle. I think that's good, safety. You have to have lights on your bicycle in the night. So if it's in the daytime, nobody really cares because you can see. But at night, your bicycle light has to be on. If it is not, you will be charged, I think 20 euros or 40 euros. I can't remember how much it is now. But that day, I didn't have my lights on. In fact, when they asked me, that was the point I remembered that I didn't go with the bicycle light, and I was like, oh my god. But luckily the policeman was nice, so he asked me if I was new in the area. I said yes, I'm a student and I'm new. He was like, okay, that he's gonna let me go, but the next time I should fix my lights, and that if some other person stops me, I might have to pay the fine and all of that. But for now, he'll let me go, that he understands that this thing can happen. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. I didn't have any 20 euros to give anybody, or 40 euros or whatever, because a few days before that, someone in the class had come and said, hey guys, I was stopped for my bike lights and they charged me some money and what and all of that. But I was really lucky, I wasn't penalized. So that's another thing in Germany. Safety is key, very, very key. So far so good. That's been my experience in Germany. Like I said earlier, I've generally had a good experience. I don't think I've had any issues so far so good, as against what a lot of people complain about. A lot of people have issues. A lot of people complain about racism. A lot of people complain about being spoken down to or insulted or something, or they tell you, oh, why are you here, and all. But I haven't experienced that, so I can't say. Maybe in another year or 2 I can do like a review to say, okay, this is now the update, this is what's happening now. I hope I don't have to experience that. So far so good. It has been nice. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to start my internship soon, and when I had a conversation with the team I'm supposed to join, they were really cool, really nice, really welcoming. And the good thing, even the teammates are made up of different nationalities, so it was even much more interesting to meet people, as well as even other places where I applied for internships. When I had conversations with them and I had meetings with them, they're really nice, they're really cool. At least that's my experience so far. So many people complain about being talked down on, or having been treated badly or poorly and all of that. But that has not been my own experience. Aside from the crazy woman and her husband at the insurance office, that has been the only thing. If you have a different experience, or if you have an experience you'd like to share, you'd like me to know that this is what you've experienced here in Germany, I'd like to see it in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, let's not fight, please. please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified when new video drops, and give this video a thumbs up, share to your friends so that it gets to more people. Do have a fantastic week, guys. I love you. Bye.